Hey, in this video, I'll show you many different logos, and your task is to recognize them. Don't forget to keep your score. And let's go! At first, I'll be showing you two versions of a logo. One is real, and one is fake. You have to find the real one. Like for example, where is the real 7-Eleven logo? This one. It was easy, right? It'll get a bit harder later, but for now, where is the logo of BTS, a South Korean boy band? It's the one on the right. What do you say about Kroger? Do you see the one and only? Here it is. Next up on my list is Tommy Hilfiger. What do you say? This one, of course. Now it's everyone's favorite Pokemon. Where's the one? It's the left one. What about Sweet Tarts? Do you remember the logo well? That's the one. Fila, an Italian sports brand. Which one is it? Here, the one on the right is right. Which Costco logo is the real one? This one. Now it's Brock's turn. Do you pick the left one? You're golden. GameStop. Where is the logo? Here's the right one. Jimmy Choo, a fancy brand of fancy shoes. Can you find the logo? Right here. Any thoughts on L'Oreal? This is the one. A bit hard to figure out, but I believe in you. It's Pez. Here it is. Skittles. Which color should the candy on top of the eye be? What? You never paid attention to it? Weird, but if you said red, you guessed it right. Yonex. What do you think? What's the right logo? It's the left one. Next up, Aldi. What do you say? Yeah, this one. Try it. Find Kappa's correct logo. Now that's the one. Lots of people adore Mike and Ike. Are you one of them? Anyway, try to find their logo. Here's the original one. Do you see the correct Brielle logo? They specialize in jewelry and watches. pick the left one. Up next, Marriott Hotels. Can you find the correct one? Here's the right one. What about Giorgio Armani? It's the one on the right. Another one for you, Albertsons. Which one is the one? Here it is, the left one. Will you know what the right logo is for Guerlain? This one. Did you get it? Next up, Sixlets. Do you see the one? It's the left one. Now, pick the correct Majer logo. That's the one. Valentino logo. It's your choice. Hit it. Here's the one. What are your thoughts? What is the right logo for MAC Cosmetics? That's the one. This one might be a bit hard, but I'm sure you'll recognize it. Hyatt Hotels. Where's the right logo? Here it is, the left one. Let's change the task a bit. Now there's going to be no right and wrong. I'll show you a logo and you just have to remember which company it is. Let's start easy and work it up to harder tasks. What does this W stand for? Of course, it's Walgreens. What about this one? It's Kangaroos. Surprise! Can you recognize this man? It wasn't too hard. Mr. Muscle, of course. What about this one? That's Fendi. Any ideas here? Betty Crocker. Another one for you. What do you say? That's Dettol. Don't lose focus and try to recognize this one. Of course, it's Starburst. Normally, you don't eat it, but it's famous. That's Pedigree, the dog food. Now, what's this brand? Vanish. Okay, what about this one? Faber-Castell. They produce your pencils. What about this black head silhouette? That's Schwarzkopf, a shampoo brand. This one is well known. Do you recognize it? That's Nestle. It's getting harder now, but I know you believe in yourself. What's this brand? Kuwait. They make rings and jewelry. What do you say here? Estee Lauder, a makeup brand. It might be hard to recognize, but you definitely know it. What is it? Maped, they make school supplies. I bet this one is way too easy. What is it? That's Domestos. I keep giving you a break. What's this brand? Airwick. Can you recognize it just from the frame? Lowe's, of course. What are your thoughts on this one? It's John Hardy. Not everyone will know, but let's give it a try. Game Freak, a video game developer company. You know this logo, I think. Sif, if you didn't get it right, I bet you aren't the one to clean the house. Can you recognize it? It's Wyndham, a hotel chain. Let's keep going, like this one. What is it? Darden Restaurants. What is this curve? That's Sephora. Any ideas here? Givenchy. Do you recognize this triangle? It's Guess, of course. Moving on, what is this logo? Choice, another famous hotel chain. Oh, this one is hard. Looks super fancy. What is it? That's the official logo of MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. What's your guess here? Sakura Color Products Corporation. What are your thoughts? What does this one stand for? Clorox. Another fancy logo. What do you say? Obviously, that's another university. This time, it's Berkeley. Do you know what this is? Godiva. What is your best guess here? Sperry, a shoe brand. What about this cactus? Where is it from? That's the logo of Rite Aid. This one is famous. I think you should know it. Hilton Hotels. Did you get it right? Think carefully. Can you drag this piece out of your memory? Lindt, a chocolate brand. Where is this little bear from? That's Toos. Now it's time for level impossible. I'll show you just parts of a logo, and you have to guess the brand. I only have 10 for you, but they can be really hard. But let's start out easy. What is it? Sour Patch Kids. What do you think this is? That's a part of the Caterpillar logo. Where is this mountain from? Evian, a brand of bottled water. Did you recognize it? What about this one? Whole Foods, of course. Do you recognize this red bow? That's Haribo, your favorite gummy bears. Okay, what about this one? PetSmart. Now it's getting harder, but it's just 4 more to go. What's this? Timberland. Okay, what about this part of some logo? Which one? Burberry. This says D. It's a hint. Do you know the rest? Diadora, a sports clothing brand, Italian. That's probably the hardest one. What is it? Bulgari. They produce jewelry and watches. So, what's your score? Let me know in the comments.
That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side.
Whose wife is a vampire? This guy's wife is a vampire because she only came to the party after sunset. Whose husband is a werewolf? The girl on the left is sweeping up her cat's hair. See? There's a cat in the background. Meanwhile, there are scratches on the floor and walls in the house of the girl on the right. And this shoe has a torn front. Her husband must be a werewolf. Whose wife is actually a ghost? The woman on the right is wearing a ghost costume. It's Halloween. But the woman on the left is a real ghost because we can't see her legs under the sheet. Whose husband is actually a zombie? The man on the left is just sick. The man on the right is a zombie because he's the only one who doesn't eat human food and has an empty plate. Water lilies grow on the lake. Every day, their number doubles. The lilies will completely cover the entire surface of the lake in 48 days. How many days will it take them to cover half of the lake? "47 days. You see, every day the number of the water lilies doubles. On day 48, the lake will be completely covered with lilies. It means that on day 47, there will be twice as few lilies as on day 48. Jack noticed that someone regularly ruins his lawn. He decided to install a hidden camera and figure out who approached his house most often. After 4 days, he decided to check the footage and immediately realized who the culprit was. Can you guess who it is? Jack's neighbor Karen ruins his lawn. She's present in all the photos, but she tries to disguise herself so that she can't be recognized. A woman didn't have her driver's license with her. She didn't stop at a railroad crossing when the barrier was lowered. Then, ignoring the stop sign, she moved in the wrong direction along a one-way street and stopped only after passing 3 intersections. Traffic police officers, seeing all this, decided not to interfere. Why? The woman first traveled by train and then walked. Mary is trying to enter an ice castle to save her friend Logan, but there's a combination lock on the gate. Luckily, there's a clue carved on the ice. Here it is. 162. One number is correct and in the right place. 842. 2 numbers are correct, but in the wrong place. 526. Nothing is correct. Can you guess the code? The passcode is 184. First, we exclude 2 and 6, since in 526, no number is correct. In 842, 2 numbers are correct, so 2 of the numbers we need are 8 and 4. The last number must be 1, and since 1 is in its place, we can easily figure out where 8 and 4 must go. Mary opens the gate and enters the castle. She walks down an icy corridor and comes across 3 doors. There's a severe snowstorm behind the first door. In the second room, there's a dangerous snow dragon. And behind the third door, there's a lake covered with a layer of dark blue ice. Which door should Mary choose? The dragon is a definite no-no. The dark blue ice is thin and unsafe. Mary is likely to just fall into the lake. The first door is the best option. Mary crosses the room and finds herself in a long corridor. The Ice Queen's monsters start chasing her. The girl runs down the hallway and sees another 3 doors made of clear ice. There's a magical snow parrot in the first room. The second room is filled with water. And there's a small black room behind the third door. It looks more like a locker. Which door should Mary hide behind to avoid being found? The Ice Queen's parrot behind the first door will scream when it sees Mary. The third door is a bad option because the doors are made of clear ice, so the monsters will spot her immediately. The second door is the best option. Mary swims away and finds herself in a big hall. She sees Logan, and they're about to run away together when the Ice Queen captures them in a cage. There are 3 levers next to the cage, and the Ice Queen gives Mary these hints. The first lever is going to open the cage, but they'll fall into a freezing cold underground lake. The second lever will open all the cages in the castle and release all the monsters that are inside. The third lever will open the cage, but only one person will be able to get out. What should the guys do? They should pull the third lever and let Logan out. After that, they should pull the first lever. Mary will fall into the water, but Logan will help her get out of the lake. John decided to make a vegetable salad for his friends. To prepare for it, he will need 3 peppers and the same number of tomatoes. And he needs fewer cucumbers than tomatoes, but more than radishes. How many different vegetables will John use in the salad? .3 peppers, 3 tomatoes, 2 cucumbers, and 1 radish. A professor went to have his lunch break, leaving 3 students in the lecture hall. When he returned, he realized that an answer sheet for an important exam had disappeared from his desk. He questioned the students. Kyle said, "10 minutes after you'd left, my mom called me and asked me to meet with her near the college building. When I returned, the sheet was already gone." Brian said,
"No one called Kyle. He took something from your desk and left."
And Ryan said, "Brian is telling the truth. When we realized that it was an answer sheet, we ran after him outside, but he had already left." Who should the professor believe? Ryan and Brian are lying. They said they had run after Kyle outside, but it was raining, and they're both dry. Which of these artists is suspicious? The girl on the right has been using orange paint, not red. Then why do her clothes have red stains? Who is suspicious at this party? The second girl marked this glass to know which of them contained poison. Which of these students is suspicious? Student 3 only pretends to be writing. He's actually reading a magazine. Which of these women is suspicious? The woman on the right is only pretending to be pregnant. A prince married a simple girl and brought her to the palace. His mother, the queen, didn't like it at all. She started watching the girl and discovered that she secretly took some jewelry out of the palace and hid it in the ground under an oak tree. The queen immediately went to the prince and told him about it. The prince checked under the oak tree and actually found the jewels. His wife started begging him, "My prince, I swear, I didn't steal it for myself. I'm leaving the jewelry here so that my family can pick it up later." But the queen said, "She's lying to you. She hides the jewelry here because she wants to sell it when she runs away from the palace." Who's lying? The girl's lying. No one forbids her to visit her family or give them whatever they need openly. She hides it because she'll need the money after running away. John had a lunch break, so he went to the butcher to buy some meat. He asked the butcher to cut the meat in a specific way. The butcher asked if John was a firefighter. John said yes. How did the butcher guess John's profession? John was still wearing his uniform when he went on his lunch break. Mary went to the forest to pick some berries and mushrooms. Sometime later, the girl realized she had gotten lost. Suddenly, she heard the trees crackling behind her back. There was a monster approaching. Mary ran as fast as she could and managed to get away from the monster. She saw a small house and went inside. An elderly lady lived in the house. She said she would help Mary, but Mary immediately realized that this lady was a shapeshifter. She was the monster in the forest. How did Mary know that? Have you noticed that the elderly woman has the same symbol on her hand as the monster had? Luckily, it turned out that the woman was not actually evil. She helped Mary to get out of the forest. The elderly lady from the forest has 3 cats: Snowball, Bella, and Lisa. They usually sleep on 3 different pillows: yellow, pink, and blue. Bella likes sleeping on the pink pillow. Snowball never chooses either pink or blue. Think about it and try to guess which pillow each of the cats sleeps on. Bella sleeps on the pink pillow, Snowball lies on the yellow one, and Lisa sleeps on the blue one. Now it's time to think fast. Why is Santa Claus so good at karate? Because he has a black belt, duh. What bear has no teeth? Marmalade bear. How can you make a rattlesnake cry? Take the rattle away.
That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side.